are we not using the other recording intro? Why is it still that one? I recorded one. Dude, I cut my throat for that one to scream that hey. Alright,
Man,
my throat was...
I can't wait for you to learn the bit that we're doing with that one.
Oh god.
There is a bit we're doing with that one.
Is it literally gonna be you combine two of them, so it's me screaming hey, followed up with... Is it gonna... Oh, I said it.
You know, that wasn't the bit, but it might be now.
Got him! We got him to say it! Fucking outed! Where's he at? Where's Chris Hansen? You need to have a seat!
Alright, so we're back with this game. I don't know where I don't know where I need to go.
I really hope that the Discord leaving noise at least played for that bit, because if not,
It did not, because I have it on streaming mode, so Discord doesn't make any noise.
Let's go.
You
that was
fat, ugly slut.
I didn't mean to burp, it just happened when I was gonna yell fuck.
Fine.
Your happenstance, Batman. Barkley.
Fine.
What the fuck was this guy's voice? Barkley. Proto-Neo New York lies just beyond here. When you're ready, head down the ladder. Am I gonna have to take over for Eric's characters if he doesn't fucking talk?
I mean, like, there's so much dialogue that we've skipped.
Shit. I don't know what that voice was.
It was your mom. Yeah, they fell flat on their face.
I didn't die, at least. Shit, that hurt. Everyone alright?
Yeah, I'm okay, Dad.
Well, the ladder's broken now, fat ass. You're not getting the rest of the dialogue, fat ass. You're just a fat ass, fat ass.
Let's just keep going.
Proto-Neo New York.
So this is Proto-Neo New York.
It looks like Postal.
Yeah, can we take a break, Dad? I'm getting kind of tired.
I'll be the first to second that. My dog's a barking, Charles.
I can keep on going, but I still suggest we stop to gather our bearings and plan something out.
Alright.
Why are they
I
circle
really hope I
jerking?
didn't. You know,
They're sitting around a
Stamina.
campfire.
They're
See,
playing
there's-
biscuit
also
with
there's
a
a child there,
basketball.
Aaron.
there's a child there, Eric. There's a child
Yeah,
there,
you're
Eric.
into that. You're into that. This
No,
game's
I'm not.
made for you.
I'm a YouTuber, alright? I know that YouTubers and
fuck kids.
molesters tend to...
I wish that was me. That played the sound bit, not the other thing.
Oops. I just wanted you to know I'm sorry. I'm sorry for getting you involved in this whole mess. This whole goddamn mess.
Dad, it's okay.
It's best that we got Hoops when we did. There's no telling what could have happened to him at the hands of Inspector Jordan. And as much as I hate to say this, he's safer with us, despite the situation we're in.
It's just, this is also, who the fuck says bonkers anymore?
I was just about to say, who the fuck says You had Charles
Bonkers is a
Barkley, who this
funny
entire
word.
game, like, this
It's all so
entire game has
goddamn
been like,
bonkers, all this.
fuck
We're
this.
running around the post-cyberpocalypse looking for clues about who or what Blood Moses is, and who did the Chaos Dunk and all this shit about the ultimate B-ball. It's just bonkers.
I feel like that was intentional. Oh my fucking god.
As bonkers as it may be, Charles, the oil hangs on a fringe, and we're the only ones capable of saving it.
I have a bit in mind.
I've got a bit too. I've always got a bit.
Alright.
I got a
You're,
real bit.
You're right, Cyberdwarf. I know you are. I just wish shit didn't have to be this way. I wish it could go back to when b-ball was b-ball and no shit attached, and we didn't have to whisper every time we wanted to talk about Nike. It's like the whole world's just fucked.
Yeah, like, that's what I was getting at, is he keeps saying fucked and like, oh, this shit's fucked up, and then he goes bonkers, like,
well,
like
yes, it's
he
bonkers!
Well, maybe we can change that.
Oops.
Dad,
You better give
I've
him
been meaning to
area,
ask
Steve.
you, what is the cyber apocalypse?
Did his balls drop? What the fuck? Dude, did
Well,
his b-balls
Hoops, when a
drop?
man and woman love each other very much, I don't really know how to explain this to you. I'm not really a religious...
2,000 years ago. You need to censor that word because that's a dirty word. Freedom fighter was crucified by the British Empire in the event that is now known as the Boston Massacre. His name was Chris Beth.
Hang on.
Ellipses!
You're not Vince Berg.
Raju
Censor that one.
Atuk.
Censor that one. Oh my god, you actually said it, Eric?
You mean me, Chris Beth?
Did his balls just retract then?
Yeah, he's like the
Hey,
horses
that's
from
so
Red
fucking-
Dead. He's like the horses from Red Dead. It got really cold. They are the one
really
that's
warm.
they are one and the same hoop. It is shocking for many to give context to Cliff Beth's historical relevance, but he was indeed real. He was the leader of an army that was fighting for the freedom of Jiggleburg? Jiggleburg? No, Jiggleburg, like, I don't know.
Dinkelberg.
Whatever. That sounds racist. From the British Empire.
You are racist.
The backlash of Boston Massacre.
Everybody's a
was
little bit
tremendous.
racist.
Armies gathered underneath. Yeah, like everybody is. It's in fact the
Not
cool
me.
thing to do. It's a matter of fact, it's the cool thing to do. Like, your friends smoke, we're all gonna smoke. Let's all say it together. 1, 2, 3. Ninja! You two said it, you're racist.
We didn't say it. We
You
said
didn't
ninja.
say a damn thing.
I didn't
The
say
ba-
anything.
The banners of Cliff Beth remaining disciples to fight the British Empire. They fought for the duration of the 666 years. I get it, but like it's so weird to read and whatever. Until both sides were destroyed and the whole world obliterated. This was the cyber apocalypse, and we're living in its consequences.
Are you just saying that the exposition? What the fuck is wrong with my voice?
No,
Yeah,
so
they're
like
following
I
the
was
pattern.
reading, and I was in word reading mode, and then a number came up, like, and it was
Right,
it was
and
written
it
as
fucked
a
with your
number.
brain.
Yeah. I'm scared, Dad.
What the hell was that?
Damn, did it get hot in here all of a sudden?
Got the fire on my nutsack.
That laughter. It's coming from over there. I said it like a... Quickly, run into the house!
Who's there?
Do it or he'll fucking get you! Quickly!
I don't know what the hell's going on, but we better do it.
Yo, cracked in.
What the hell is going on? What was that laughter? Who the fuck are you?
Sure. I said sure.
Yeah.
You will hear us. I
Who?
really hope this is like a teddy bear or something.
Ghost Dad.
Oh no, is
Dads
it Bill
aren't
Cosby?
real.
That's why it's a ghost dad. Just tell me what
It's
the
Bill
hell's
Cosby.
going on here.
Keep it down. He's still here. Can't you hear him?
I punched the shit out of my wall. Shit!
I think he's gone now. That was close, Charles. I haven't seen him in time.
What? I've never seen you in my life.
You don't recognize my sensual curves and delicate frame? Charles Barkley.
I really hope we don't end up
Fuck.
flirting with each other. That's gonna be really weird.
Oh,
Oh, the
I'm not gonna say
WNBA.
anything.
No wonder.
I was once the talk of WNBA. Oh, but I suppose the loose b-ball energies have ravaged my body, and time has ravaged your cock memory. I mean,
Juana? Juana man? I think it's supposed to say Juana man, not like as if it's one word, but you know. It
What's
can't be
the-
you. You were one of the first killed in the purge. What happened to you?
What is
Oh,
Joanna
man.
Man's superpower?
Oh
Holy
man.
shit. You know what she looks like? She looks like the fucking
I feel fantastic.
fucking android. Throw up that clip, editor.
That's what the TV said. I paid off those lousy reporters with what money I had left,
What money? You worked in the WNBA.
and went into hiding down in Proto-Neo, New York. What I didn't know was that the b-ball energy levels down there here were so high that all who were exposed became b-ball mutants.
Juana, I had no idea.
Nobody did. Not at first. But that's not even the worst of it.
The ghost dad.
I don't know.
So seriously, the ghost dad. It's like some
Ghost
shit
Dad.
Solid Snake would say. No, it sounds like some shit Solid Snake would say, like in all seriousness. Like it's like, but Snake, that's not the worst part. The boogeyman. Like, you know?
I don't know who he is or where he came from, Charles, but he's terrible. He haunts the streets of Proto-Neo, New York, looking for victims for his sadistic whims. We were already miserable, but before the ghost dad came, we could at least be miserable in peace.
Proto-Neo, New York.
I'm really sorry, Juana. Why do I say their full name? But
I don't
we're
know,
only
it's
here
so
because
weird.
we're on our way to the old Spalding building. We're not here to stay.
The old Spalding building.
Want to relive your past glories, huh? That's a shame, Barkley.
A shame. Why?
Because
The old Spalding building.
cut off by the fog. Don't even bother trying to get to stump. Fuck. I stumbled
fog.
through my words like you're gonna stumble through that shit.
The fog.
You'll just get lost and wind up back here. Trust me, we've tried to reach it and we lost a few men. It's because of
The ghost dad. Charles.
he's causing the mist, and I'm sure if you destroy him, you can clear it out. Your only real option is to go into town and accept the hunter quest on the bulletin board to defeat the
Ghost dad.
and clear out the
Fog.
Bulletin board. Hunter quest. What is all this?
Ask Ramirez. Steady.
next to the
Hunter Quest bulletin board.
and he's an expert. He can get you started as a
Monster hunter.
Looks like we've got no other choice.
mentally
We've
handicapped
got to accept,
Solid Snake
we've got to accept the
impersonator.
hunt quest and kill the ghost dad.
This is such a dumb.
Listen,
Dumb, but it's
David
fun.
Hayter, please love us.
David Hayter.
I'm just gonna pop up a little solid snake in the corner somewhere.
Just this entire section have Snake there twerking.
thank you.
Charles.
I mean it. Thank
You.
Don't think I'm doing it out of kindness of my heart, Juana.
I was hoping
Oh.
you were gonna hit Solid Snake with Joanna.
Marijuana.
I'll never partake in the Mary Jane. Not for me, hombre.
I had my last dance years ago in Alaska.
Oh my god, is that Michael Jackson?
No, I don't know who this
That's
is.
wild, man. That's wild, man.
Wild,
And I
man.
think Andrew should read him.
I haven't been reading this whole thing, so no.
Charles, there's more pressing issues to address right now. I suggest.
No, Balthus. I gotta sort this out. Look, I know I messed up. I can't change that. But I'll be damned if anybody tries to stop me from making things better.
I think that's supposed to be like if Carrot Top hulked out. Because there was a long time where Carrot Top was like unreasonably buff.
My buddy Anthony said that Ice Spice looks like if Carrot Top was a whore the other day.
If.
If.
Like, nah, dude, I'm pretty sure Carrot Top's slinging the fucking
Apologism.
salami.
Yes, I did apologize.
To be fair, you should always apologize.
Okay.
Man, Wild Man
No, wait,
shirts...
that's the dude from Street Fighter, Blanca.
Oh, maybe. I
Who
think
the fuck is that?
Yeah.
If it'll let me. It's Rick.
Do your best Rick and Morty impression. No, wait, fuck that. No, we're not letting... I'm gonna do my Rick Grimes impression.
Oh, man.
Carl, you don't gotta stare at me. I know I'm a freak. I wasn't always like this. Used to be a pretty handsome guy. Kind of like yourself, cutie patootie. That all changes once you start living down here. With the one motherfucker scut my dialogue, I'll cut your dick off, Andrew. It's in the food, it's in the walls, it's in the air. Can't avoid it no matter what you do. It'll get you as long as you're down here, and when it does, you'll start to change. Maybe your hair will get thin and wiry like a net. Maybe you'll grow a b-ball tumor. Or maybe your hands will turn into whistles. It's different for everyone. But one thing's for sure. As long as you're down here, it'll get you.
Oh, they're turning into, like...
Basketballs, yeah.
Gotcha. So yeah, let's go.
Rank E, monster.
Comments Yuccamundo. The Ghost Dad has been making a real mess of things down here in Proto New York.
Man.
You said this game came out when you were a little boy in the 1950s, right?
It came
Does it
out
look
in
like the
2008.
1950s?
I believe.
Holy
20.
shit. That's what your fake ID said.
So, you accepted the Hunter quest, Barkley. I thought you would. Ghost Dad's been terrorizing Proto-Neo New York for years now. I'm sorry. The Ghost Dad has been terrorizing Proto-Neo New York for years now. We've been living in its wake and at its mercy for too long. It's time something is done about it. Problem is, we're just not cut out for fighting here. So that's why we hired
I feel like her voice was higher pitched the first time. Like I switched
honestly
it up.
don't remember. Shit, it sounds like he's back.
That's your cue, Barkley. Oh, and be careful out there. For Bill Cosby.
You know my heart belongs to Maureen, even in death.
Fine, go choke on a dead bitch's pussy. I don't care.
They really do be like that, though.
I'm not reading that. She already said her line to Charles.
Fuck you too, bitch.
Oh my god, it's
You
Bill
do
Cosby.
see it, right?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
Let's
Holy
go.
Yeah, we're gonna fight Ghost Dad.
Hey,
Who could be
hey,
the best Bill Cosby? Okay, we don't have to talk to him. Thank God. Hey, editor,
Just
throughout the
the
fight of
pudding
this,
pop in the
Yeah, we're just
pudding
shooting.
pop.
editor, throughout the fight of this, put up like numerous photos of the victims of Bill Cosby. Don't actually do that. That's fucked up. Just put up editor, put up a photo of Fat Albert and call him a rapist.
Every time Bill Cosby attacks, have him like huck pills at the player characters. That should be
Kills?
what.
Oh right.
Yeah, because he's Bill Cosby, you know.
Hey, editor, throw up the clip of Soldier Boy saying, "Now, Bill Cosby, that's a real man, America's dad, and he made a strong fucking drink."
Soldier Boy's a fucking loser.
Soldier Boy didn't know that Bill Cosby was trying to molest him.
I mean, to be fair, like, there were whispers all over Hollywood for decades about Bill Cosby being exactly what it came to light.
Yeah, but like, I feel like those whispers are always like people like, "Oh no, he's too harmless and innocent to do it," or whatever. It'd be like if if out of nowhere everyone was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, Keanu Reeves loves little boys," right? Like it would just be like, "No, he doesn't. I don't believe you." It's Keanu
I don't
Reeves, he
know,
wouldn't do
man.
that.
I don't know, man. When Joe Rogan came out with that story of, yeah, I like worked at a hotel and Bill Cosby stayed, and they told me that like he likes to be tucked in and like read a story or some shit. Like, people knew he was fucking weird. Like, people knew. Like, make no
I don't
bones
know,
about
but like,
it.
there's a difference between like being a raper and like, I mean, you tell me, all right, Eric, if you had a girlfriend, right? And you know,
Nah,
you know,
nah. I get what
let
you're
me
trying
finish.
to.
Just let me finish. Can I finish? Let me finish. Let me just put this little thought in your head, and I want you to dwell on it. You have a girlfriend, right? Love of your life, and you're about to go to bed, and she's like, "Oh, well, I want to stay up and I want to watch my soap opera or whatever." You're like, "Okay, honey," and you go, and you lay down, and she follows after you, and she tucks you in and kisses your forehead and like reads you a quick little like Cat in the Hat or whatever. You tell me
Yeah.
you're not gonna like go to bed with a
So
big ass
you're-
smile
you're
on
giving-
your face.
So you're giving me the exact example I thought you were going to give me.
Yeah,
That is
exactly.
different. That is different. In your home with a loved one, that is different. This motherfucker went to a hotel and had strangers do it. Investigate
it was
his
strangers?
ass.
Okay, I didn't
Investigate
know-
his ass.
I didn't know it was strangers. I thought, because like even at a hotel, like if your loved one tucks you in, it's like, oh, that's nice, right?
Nah.
No, I didn't realize he was
his
just
ass.
paying the fucking maid to like tuck him in, alright? Piggity, tuck me in or I'ma rape ya.
I've been putting my foot in like you won't believe. Biddy babbity boo.
I'ma rape you. Like he's like
What
the Riddler
sucks
from
is
Batman.
what
Not the
sucks
Riddler,
is like Fat Albert was actually a wholesome ass cartoon for the most
Dude.
part, and now it's tainted.
wholesome ass cartoon. Don't forget about the movie they made as well with the guy
That
from
movie
Good Burger. That movie's so
sucks. That movie
Fuck
sucks.
you.
It
good. What
is
about Little
filled
Bill?
with.
You ever watch Little Bill?
I watched a little bit of Little Bill, couldn't get into it because I think I was too old when that first started
But,
showing.
like, that show was like about Little Bill Cosby, and it's like, oh, it's like a relatively nice show about like his life growing up or whatever. It's pretty like, holy shit,
Man.
Bill Cosby just beat the fuck out of that kid.
But
Gave
yeah,
him one of the strongest moves.
my problem with the Fat Albert movie is it's just riddled with the tropes of cartoon comes to real life. Like I feel like they didn't do too many interesting things with the concept.
I think it has a good story though.
It's
Like,
got
I
a good
think
story and it's got a
fundamentally-
great message. Sure, like absolutely.
That's what I mean. Is like the message of it is like absolutely really good. Like that's what I was getting at. Is like I think it's a really good movie about like accepting yourself and whatnot. It's very interesting. Like it's well written. I get what you're saying about it being annoying in certain aspects, but like I don't know. It also came out the same time Bill Murray's Garfield came out, and I'd rather watch Fat Albert than Garfield.
Man, I get what you're saying, but like I like Bill Murray. I'd rather watch Garfield just because Bill Murray's the
Oh, I
shit.
like Bill Murray when Bill Murray's in actually good. Actually, I don't know if I could name an action like Osmosis Jones fucking sucks.
Yeah, but that's like when Bill Murray was pretty much all but done making movies and he disappeared from Hollywood. Like if you want to watch good Bill Murray movies, you've got to go to the 80s and 90s and watch those movies. Like Stripes is very underrated. Like that movie's really funny.
I don't think Ghostbusters is any of those people's like best movies because like I think Dan Aykroyd's best movie is Blues Brothers, right?
I think Ghostbusters afforded them a lot, and with
For sure.
all that being said, I always choose to view Ghostbusters as the single first movie because the second movie had so much Hollywood meddling and it didn't represent like the first movie very well at all.
Ghost Dad. I may never know who you were in life, but may you find the peace you sought in death.
This hasn't aged well.
No, it really didn't.
Like, for instance, one of the things is, like, they weren't allowed to smoke in the second one, and they weren't allowed to cuss. Like, there's a lot of things that changed in the second one, so, like...
They tried to make it more kid-friendly because a lot of kids liked the first one, and that made it worse, yeah.
Yeah.
First
one's
Isn't there a scene where, like...
The Ghost Dad is gone.
And so is the fog, Barkley.
Isn't there a scene where, like, a demon lady sucks the soul out of Rick Moranis' dick hole, though, in the second movie?
Well, like, Dan Aykroyd gets a blowjob in
That's probably what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, Dan Aykroyd gets a blowjob in the first movie.
Charles, I want to thank you for...
Juana, you know my heart still belongs to Maureen.
Why don't you go fuck yourself, then?
I'm sorry, Juana, but I can't be happy knowing that somewhere out there, someone with the will and ability to perform another chaos dunk is alive. I can't sit still while people like Blood Moses plot to molest the world.
Oh my god. No, it did age well. Bill Cosby and then Molest, yeah.
But...
Well, like,
why,
to be
Charles?
fair...
After all the world's done to you...
To be fair, look up the definition of molest. Like, it's, like it just means assault. Like, it doesn't have
It means
to be
annoy.
sexual.
Like...
Does it?
Like, it's to interrupt. Like,
Yeah, it's...
like,
Like, the legal definition of molest and the dictionary version of molest are two different things.
yes.
So, if someone's pestering me and I say, stop molesting me,
You're right.
Accurate.
Holy shit.
What's the world
really
done
funny.
to me that I haven't deserved, Juana? I took b-ball for granted, and when it was taken away from me, I realized how important it really was. That's why I'm doing this, Juana. I'm not doing this for me. I'm not doing this for you, or Maureen, or the world. I'm doing this for Hoops. I'm doing it so he can grow up in the same world I grew up in, a world where layups get you applause, not arrested. I'm doing this so he can know the same sport I did.
It's medicine, god damn it!
Charles, there's still, like, football and baseball and, like, every other sport that isn't basketball.
Yeah, but those sports all suck.
It's medicine.
What about
I'll
hockey?
die.
Hockey's fucking cool.
The
What
best
a
player
bitch.
doesn't even remember being the best player.
The fog's clear now. All we need to do is go to the Spalding building. I think we can get there if we keep heading west through town.
You said the best player doesn't remember being the best player, but I remember being the best goddamn player at dodgeball in, like, 5th grade, dude.
What I mean is, like, Wayne Gretzky, like, actually the best player, like, ever in hockey, like, does not remember being the best player ever in hockey.
Yeah, probably because he had his head conked so many times.
I
Who's
have
the
no
guy
idea why.
in hockey, the boogeyman? What the fuck? It's Bill Cosby.
Why is the ghost...
Barkley! Barkley, do you hear me? Greetings from beyond the grave. Have a pill. It is I, Ghost Dad. I've come to haunt you, but also help you. It is true. I haunted Frontodeo, New York, but I did so with good intentions. No, Bill, you didn't. But this is not why I am here.
She was
I
wearing a
wanted to
low-cut
thank
dress.
you.
She wanted it.
She was wearing purple.
For freeing me from my ghastly change and bondage. Ooh.
Oh,
For
oh,
saving
Sex.
me from the sex that I have unwittingly placed upon myself years ago. I am finally free to return, doing things that I can't repeat on this channel. The ghost domain, thanks to you. And I am no longer cursed by this dastardly sex. I want to show my appreciation by giving you a power very few ghosts attain, let alone mortals. It is the precious ghost muscle. Yeah, that's his dick.
It's the ghost muscle because it's like, that never happened.
A skill that fortifies your body
See,
with the incredible
my mind
power
went
of
to-
ghosts.
What's the name of the drug? I was gonna say that, but I couldn't.
Oh,
remember the name of the
Viagra.
drug. No, not that. The drug
Viagra
you
or
put in
heroin?
drinks.
Which
I
one is
forget
it?
what it's called.
Roofies.
Rufalin.
Rohypnol.
Yeah, like the
Oh,
actual
Rufalin.
drug name, not like the slang name of roofie.
Yeah, I think Rohypnol is the actual drug term.
I
thought
wouldn't
I
know
hope
that
Rufalin
you
is
either.
used
the
it
actual
as
drug term.
wisely as I did. Damn, Bill, no,
I
you
hope-
didn't use it wisely.
What would happen if I googled Rufalin?
Farewell, Barkley. May my
the FBI would
powers
probably knock on
aid
your door.
you on your journey.
Farwell.
Date rape. Maybe don't Google date. Well,
It's fine.
see
I
results
Googled-
closer to you. Excuse me.
I googled fucking big black dick because I got mad at you guys. So like, I get it. I have shameful things on my Google
Okay.
history now too.
So
that
Ro-
dream.
so Rohypnol is one of them. Does Link collect in Zelda? Roofies. Yeah. Okay. So it
Rupees.
isn't. What is?
Look,
Why do they call it Rufalin? Is Rufalin also like
it might be.
slang?
So
no.
funny
I thought
story,
Rufalin was
and
the
not
correct one.
really funny story, just random trivia. So you know those Orbeez things?
The Orbeez blasters, the gel blaster things.
Yeah, those Orbeez. When they first came out, like several years ago, they were actually made of the same drug that was in Roofies.
Dude, imagine being like a little kid, like, cause like, you know, sometimes parents are responsible. You buy your like kid, you buy your daughter, your son, you know, if he's a little, you know, in the head, you know, little rainbow on the side, a fat, no. You buy them one of those fucking. That was me stalling because I couldn't remember what a feet massage spa thing was called, and I still can't. But you buy your kid that, and like, you know, kids are dumb, and like they just take a handful of fucking Orbeez, eat them, and conk the fuck out.
I don't know what that guy's doing right there, but I'm going to not talk to him.
He's jacking it.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Oh, his name's Mark. Shh. I hear a Okay, dick. Guns. Let me elaborate. I'm what you call a... Censor that. A collector, an aficionado of guns. In fact, you could go so far to say that all I care about is guns. I'm gay for guns.
Get to the point.
But what is the point? But enough of my enlightened musings. I'm sure you want to know what my extreme love of guns have to do with you. You see, it's come to my attention that this particular item of note to guns enthusiasts such as myself is currently inside the old Spalding building. Its name? The Final Gun. Some say it was a prototype that's... The Final Gun. Some say it was a prototype that Spalding was building before it was just disappeared in the Purge. Others say it was made by the devil himself. I don't care. I only care about guns.
You want us to get this gun for you, huh? What's in it for us?
I'll suck your dick. I mean, the knowledge that you have aided the premiere, once again, I'm not saying that word, should be enough to slake your primitive desire for a reward. Is he being racist?
I don't know. Fuck you, buddy. No deal.
Okay, I'll give you something nice, something rare and valuable, okay?
That's more like it. We'll get you this final gun, or whatever.
Anything for guns. Later!
Oh, he's rolling dice.
No, he's jacking it.
So that's a red herring. Like, you bet money against him and you just lose money. Even if you win, he has no money.
That's funny.
And if you realize you do that and you like reload the game, it takes all your money away and auto saves the game.
That's really funny.
So, guns.
You want to voice this guy, Andrew, or no? Never mind then.
Whatever, mind.
B-ball shard?
Yeah, B-ball short.
If you buy like a bunch of those, can you build a B-ball?
No.
What's the point of them?
They refill your I don't know what your magic is called in this, but your magic meter is what it fills.
BP?
Yeah, it's
I'm
your
assuming
BP.
ball
I don't know
points?
it's probably like basketball power or something like that.
Yeah, no, because that would be BBP. Not that would that would be BBP. I think it might just be ball points or basket points, either or.
But we're gonna give Hoops a better gun.
I like
Who
that
says a
Hoops
gun?
I like that Hoops just has gun.
Yeah, he has a gun.
Nice. I'm gonna kill you through the power of friendship. And this gun I found.
My Little Pony.
Dude, the image of that I was thinking of was the fucking Green Power Ranger holding up like a 44 mag, and like now like that image has been tainted with like just Rainbow Dash holding a fucking Glock.
20% more ammo.
20% more stopping power.
The fact that
Would
that
Rainbow Dash do
people-
a drive-by or a flyby?
Yes.
Oh, she'd absolutely do a flyby. Well, I don't know. If you introduced her to a car, she might not ever fly again. Actually, she
I was
might
flying all my
not.
life. That shit's stupid. Gets in a car, just starts fucking like running over ponies and shit.
Oh, sorry. This is it, Barkley. This is what is left of the old Spalding building. I'm sorry, I'm customizing a Lamborghini Countach, and it's like
I
a
was,
really good
dude,
mod.
I was 3 seconds away from whipping out my Scottish.
Dude, Cliffspace, it's terrible.
After the purge, all hell broke loose. Any place that was even remotely identified with basketball was ransacked and looted. It's amazing that this place is even standing.
Do you think there's really something in there that can counter the ultimate b-ball?
We'll
What is
just
the
have to
final
see
gun?
for ourselves, Barkley. I can only hope. Yo, it looks awful nice in here for no reason. The Spalding Factory. Who knows what lurks in these halls?
What are these?
Still to be the big two. They still appear to be functioning even after all these years.
Years.
Lift status. Is this a fucking VidCon or something?
It probably means
there's a fuck.
there's a lift
You didn't talk.
somewhere that's not working. We've probably got to put the red key to get it moving.
How'd you figure that out, Hoops?
VidCons, Dad.
VidCons.
Need to get
It
moving, Charles.
comes.
All right. Let's see if we can get this. Whatever. I fucked up the line. I don't care.
I was going for my final form Bobby Hill impression.
Sorry, I thought we were done with the dialogue.
No. Final form Bobby Hill, where he's just like, okay, like he's progressed to the point of like needing actual like sustenance. He just sits outside like an Akira, and absorbs photosynthesis or whatever the fuck.
And he's all.
You ever
but
watch
talk.
that movie? I'm
Akira?
about to. Yeah, I'm gonna say
Yeah.
something controversial. That movie is boring as fuck.
What movie?
Akira.
I need to actually watch all of it because I haven't watched all of it. I tried to watch it in sub, and there's just too much movement. Like, it's one of the very few things that I've watched in sub where like everything's moving in the background and it's really hard to read the sub. And every time that I've watched it really late and I've fallen asleep like halfway through. So I do need to watch that movie.
I watched it and like I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it. Like everyone's always like, "Oh, Akira's so great," and I finally watched it and I'm like, "Is it? is it?"
It's one of those for the time things, like, because there was literally nothing else like it when it came out. Like, and I get that.
Don't
But
get me wrong.
I could get.
It has some
liking
badass
it.
shots in it. Like the bike slide that everyone always rips off is pretty badass, and then you have like there's plenty of like action scenes in it that are really good, but for the most part it's just a guy and like his love interest, and he's like, I gotta save my friend, and meanwhile his friend is just having a mental breakdown until he finally becomes this giant unimaginable evil, and they have to kill him anyway. And it's like this entire movie had no fucking purpose. Nobody won, nobody lost. I'm not trying to spoil anything. Sorry, you said you didn't watch it. My bad.
So keep in mind, the creator hated the ending because like that deal was made before the manga was finished, and he felt very written into a corner, and he didn't get to end the manga the way he did, like the way he like wanted to, because like at the time a movie never came out for anything ever. So like that ending pissed him off. So like keep in mind, even the creator like had a hard time with it.
Okay. So, I'm glad I'm not like the only one who's like, I liked the movie and then it ended and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I watched this entire movie for like nothing to happen. I don't know. What are your thoughts on Akira, Andrew?
It was entertaining, and yeah, the ending kind of sucked.
Okay, so I just feel like every time I've brought up Akira and then like any problems I've had with it, it was just immediately shut down with, well, you're an idiot and you don't know what you're talking about. I was expecting that, but
it's a classic anime, and for the time that it came out, it was really good.
It is animated so beautifully.
It is
like
beautifully animated. Yeah, I'm not knocking that. I fucking love the animation.
And
Don't
I
get me
think
wrong
that's
there.
one of the biggest
Like-
draws of it is just how well animated it is.
Yeah, like that's part of the reason I want to get into watching Sailor Moon, because I feel like Sailor Moon's not something that's going to be really up my alley, because it's a bunch of half-naked girls prancing around in schoolgirl uniforms. It might be up my alley, but
they're all underage before you finish that thought.
it's
They're
not up
all
my alley
underage.
anymore. It's
Yeah.
no longer up my alley. However,
The main character, I think, is 14 when the show starts, and I think she's 17 when it ends.
I really think Faye Valentine from Cowboy Bebop is really attractive because she's an adult woman, and I really like adult women.
Hey,
Anyway, back to Sailor Moon.
fun
Speaking
stat.
of Cowboy Bebop, don't accuse me of being a pedophile until I've had my fucking.
I'm not
cake
gonna
and
do it. I'm
eat
gonna let you finish, but I'm gonna give you a fun stat after you finish.
Okay. The only real reason I really want to watch Sailor Moon, though, like jokes aside about the half-naked women prancing around or whatever, is because that era of anime, like Cowboy Bebop and like most things from like late 80s, early 90s, I don't know what it is about that anime art style, but like Cowboy Bebop, Sailor Moon, a few other animes that I can't think of right now have that style, and I really love it. And so Sailor Moon has this very beautiful, fluid animation that makes me want to watch it.
You should, like, if you like that art style, you should check out JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I've been meaning to.
It's really, really good. Definitely watch it in sub if you can stand sub animes.
I only watch in sub. I'm like, I
Okay.
think we've had this conversation before. I'm too autistic to, like, I can't read and watch something. It just messes with my brain. I didn't mean to cut you off, sorry.
Gotcha. With all that being said with Sailor Moon, I never got into it because she literally cries her first villain to death, and that turned me off immediately. But second
She
stat...
cries him to death?
Yeah. Well, her. Like, she cries and then the villain dies, because she cries. Anyway, I'm not gonna elaborate. Anyway, jerking off stats. Frankie Foster is canonically like 22 or 23. She's fair game, so you can beat off to that.
Thank God.
If we want to find that key, we should probably check everywhere. Every computer, every desk, every cabinet. Leave no stone unturned.
This is Balthios saying this, by the way. Hypothetically, how old is Raven from Teen Titans?
She's
name gives it
half
away.
demon. She's half demon. She's like, listen, her DNA's different. And she's not always a teenager.
So she's half demon, so it's legal. Okay. No. JoJo's. We were talking. Oh, you know what also has that beautiful like sort of animation style that's fucked up that it has that beautiful animation style. Ghost Stories is really well animated, but it's also Ghost Stories.
Isn't that the one with like the purposefully bad dub?
Yes.
Now I realize that it can never be. Not because you're a rabbit, because you're black.
Pretend like a black man's chasing you. Like that's where we got that line from.
Totoro, pretend like a big brolic black man is chasing you.
Well, we know he's not racist, at least.
Like that single-handedly like inspired like abridged dubbing in general for.
Still, one of the funniest things in that is that episode where he's like, Kotaro, pretend like a big brolic black man is chasing you. The fucking thing that Kotaro is training in the normal thing, I'm sure he's just training for like the school track thing or whatever. But like in the episode, he's talking to the cat and he's like,
I'm not gonna stop training for the Special Olympics. I will be the best Special Olympic there ever was.
and the cat starts fucking laughing and going, the fucking Special Olympics. He's training for the fucking Special Olympics. This is too good. Like, and I feel like that wasn't improvised. I feel like that wasn't like, oh, like let's like think this out and write the episode or whatever. Like, you know, because they kind of like they have like a baseline to go off of. I feel like that might have just been the actor's genuine reaction to hearing that. Oh yeah, we're training for the Special Olympics in this episode.
Right. That's possible. That's
That entire
totally
show is a
possible.
fucking nightmare. What is the like? There's that evangelical Christian girl in it, and like she's always saying the most like fucking horrendous shit ever. Like, oh, the internet was created by the Lord Jesus Christ, but then it was ruined by pedophiles and homosexuals.
And that's when the Republican will step out and say, "What's the difference?"
Yeah, that's when the Republican. It's when the Wizard of Oz, the curtain falls back, and like he's like, "Go stay away," and Dorothy's right, like, "This guy is Donald Trump."
Man. Okay.
Dude, we need to make a new Wizard of Oz where the Wizard of Oz is Donald Trump, and like the Wizard of Oz is just like a massive racist.
That's
Excellent.
yeah.
Excellent.
So one
The prototype performs even better than planned. The test subject's strength, stamina, and speed have all improved remarkably, and his skill has increased nearly tenfold. English is not a first language, as I am a German Nazi scientist. Can we say the word Nazi? I don't know. Dr. Cosby, who wants to be this motherfucker? Because I think I am Davis. Eric?
Sure, I'll do it. Working on the prototype, Davis.
Fucking Dr. Cosby is also dreaming. Lovely.
Yes, Dr. Cosby, look at this analysis report. The test subject is showing your Jordan performance. This is incredible. This is wunderbar.
Yeah, I agree. This is very incredible, but doesn't this remind you of anything?
The Holocaust?
That was the joke.
What do you mean, Dr. Cosby? Remind me of anything?
This Space Jam, Davis. Look at all this. We have created the basketball that not only enhances the physical attributes of the user, but also the skills and abilities. Think of the destruction this ball could cause in capable hands, like the theater. I'm not going to be held responsible if nobody does a forbidden dunk in a pickup game and someone gets hurt because of this ball, yeah?
That's ridiculous, Dr. Cosby. This ball is nearly as possible as the ultimate b-ball. It is only completely unfounded for you to compare it to. The uber b-ball. But it's just plain bananas.
Call me bananas, Davis. I don't give a damn.
Bananas.
I'm not going to let anyone hurt because of a fucking b-ball. Because of a fucking b-ball.
Ay. He's gone bananas. He's gone absolutely bananas. The Holocaust!
Hoops, are you okay?
My head hurts, Dad. Also, I think I'm a Nazi now. These guys were making a lot of sense. Yeah, they were making a lot of sense. Something's not right here.
Okay, agree,
Something's
Charles.
not right
They were
here.
making a
I'm
lot of
agreeing
sense.
with Nazis. None of this shit adds up. None of it.
No, I gotta agree. They were making a lot of sense. Fortunately, though, we found the key card. Let's go back.
Gonna hit it with classic friends without benefits fucking joke. Seagull gamers.
We're gonna go.
Editor, you might have to censor that one.
Nope.
Editor, put in a note that we're all high on methamphetamines right now.
Like, I'd
I know I'm
prefer if
not,
you
but
didn't.
Eric is.
I'd prefer if you didn't, but like, I don't know if that one's gonna get us in trouble or not.
I don't think it'll get us in trouble. I think we're already in trouble for the Bill Cosby rape jokes.
To be fair, that's
yeah,
the game's fault.
That is the game's fault.
Yeah, and the game had two Nazi scientists. Editor, edit a swastika on both those doctors. That way we don't look like the bad guys.
I don't think that's how that works.
Oh crap, I'm down to 3 Neo Shekels.
Oh no.
Yeah, I hate when that happens.
Wait, does it cost money? Is that the Ku Klux Klan?
Not quite.
Hey, Bill, them Nazis sure were making sense.
I'll give him diabetes.
Look at the hoops. Oh my god, it's Grimace, the Klansman.
I like the people.
No, is that
who-
Bonzi Buddy as a...
I
the
remember
people who-
Bonzi Buddy.
I like
Hello.
the people know who Grimace is now. That's so
I knew who
good.
Grimace was when I was a kid. He scared
Well,
the fuck out of me.
Not
I had a
everyone
nightmare
like.
about Grimace when I was 8.
Not everyone does, but now because of the Grimace shape, like most people do
Yeah.
again.
I saw this really, like, I know this is gonna sound stupid. I saw this, like, actually kind of sad fan art of Grimace when that shit was going on. Where it was like, you know, Grimace, like, looks at, like, the TikToks going on, and he's like, everyone hates my birthday. I don't want to have a birthday anymore. He was, like, in tears and shit. I know it's, like, really stupid to get, like, actually kind of upset over, but, like, I saw that, I was like, oh, I'm actually a little sad now.
That's rough, buddy.
I thought the Grimace Shake shit was stupid, and then seeing fan art of like Grimace being upset about it, like I don't know, it just set, like I don't know, maybe it like set off paternal instincts in me because he was talking like a toddler in the fan art, and I don't know. Anytime I see like a kid character like in distress, it always like alters my brain chemistry to make me be like, man, I like just want to like make that kid feel better, you know?
Yeah, you want to make them feel better, huh?
No, Eric. No,
Ah.
I'm being serious right now. You tell me when you see a kid in distress, you don't want to like, I don't know, fucking help him out, like, you know, let him know everything's okay. Maybe it's because I got bullied a lot as a kid and there was no one there for me. So like, I'm trying to fucking spread the fucking joy of like, hey, you know, not everything's gonna suck forever, bud.
Joy. No, I was bowling. I was bowling the other night, and there was like a family next to us, and like they had some really annoying kids, and like anytime they came close to me, I didn't like hug my ball back and knock them out. So I guess we're on the same level.
me seeing a kid like clearly upset and like wanting to go over and like, hey man, like, you okay? Like, you know, like asking, like being gentle and polite. Oh my god. That's a lot of KKKers. Anyway, like wanting to like, you know, be like, hey, are you doing okay, bud, or whatever, and you not killing a child. Those are not the same ballpark. Not even slightly.
Here they are.
Okay. Okay. I'll let you have this one.
Yeah, that's exactly right, bitch.
I'm over here like, yeah, you know, like I see a kid that's upset and I feel that and I want to help him out, and you're like, yeah, there's these really annoying kids. I thought about fucking dropping a fucking bowling ball in their head and splattering their brains everywhere. It's just like,
Which,
okay,
to
Eric.
be fair, who hasn't thought of doing that?
Yeah, man, like, I didn't do it, like, there's difference.
Me and my girlfriend went to this place recently called Pins, and it's like a mechanical bowling place, and like they give you like, it's almost like skee ball size balls, and like the pins are smaller and stuff. It's really fun, because I'm really dog shit at actual bowling.
So what's the difference?
Pins are smaller, and they're like, it's mechanical bowling, and so what that means is all the pins are on a string. So like, instead of like having them all sort of racked back and then set up, they like just lift up into the thing and lower down again. And when they lower down, that's like it like keeps track. And you also get 3. I don't know what the term is, not strikes, but like, you know how like when you bowl and then you get a spare,
Yeah.
you get to bowl, spare, and then second spare.
So every frame has 3 balls.
Yeah. It's pretty fun. I just like, I would Google pins, is what it's called, and like, you know, I mean, you can look at like the images and stuff. I'm doing a disservice trying to explain it because I'm not very good at explaining things sometimes.
You could alternatively, what you could do instead is you could go to a regular bowling alley, and like a lot of bowling alleys, like the one I had, like you can just put the bumpers up, like with.
Oh, I do
hardly
put the
any
bumpers
effort
up.
at all.
But like, I mean, I went bowling one time and I threw the ball and I got a strike. And oh, that's impressive. That's good that you got a strike, right? It was in someone else's lane. I got a strike for them because my ball went so fucking like hits up that it went into someone else's lane and it got a strike for them.
That's what's up.
It went
I've
3
seen somebody
lanes
actually
over.
get 2 gutter balls in a row with the bumpers up before.
I've done that before too. Yeah. Like I said, I'm dog, and it could be that the last time I went bowling, I was 9, 10, and so the balls were really big and I couldn't handle them. Shut the fuck up. I knew that was coming. Oh, just like that cock. Shut up.
I don't even gotta say anything.
I hate it here.
Good. So, you know.
I'm feeling strange again, Dad.
Nope, I already did it.
I am too, so just stay close. We're gonna get out of here as quick as we can.
Please increase the jam capacity to 300%. Stand by.
He's balling.
This is amazing, isn't it, Cosby?
Yes, Davis is indeed amazing, but I can't help but feel like something is wrong.
Buried again? How many times do I have to tell you, Cosby? Nothing will go wrong. Oh shit.
Oh no, something went wrong.
Holy shit. Oh scheiße. What the hell do we do now? What the hell was that?
Lisbeth Christ, the test subject, he's performed the chaos dunk, yeah.
Oh, dear God. What have we done, Cosby? What have we done? Somebody call a doctor. Emergency. Code red. Call a doctor.
Why is he asking for Mountain Dew?
It calms my nerves.
It's too late for that. He's gone, Davis.
Something happened here. I can't quite put my finger on it.
Jesus Christ.
An American soldier standing outside of Auschwitz. Something happened here. I just can't quite put my finger on. I do too, Barkley. Something terrible.
Hang on a second.
I'm hanging. I'm about to let go. I'm still hanging. Getting real hard.
Got you, Eric.
It's
I
hard.
got you.
It's hard. I'm so hard now. I'm so
I
hard
might
now.
drop you. I'm gonna drop you into the ravine. I know this is. Can you imagine that in like an action movie? Like the guy jumps over the like edge and he grabs his friend. And he's like, "I got you, Barry." And he looks up, dude. I got a wicked erection right now, and he just like drops him.
Nah, it's like not even saying anything. Just looks up and like you're up against like the guy who's hanging's up against like the cliffside, and they do like
He,
a full-on
pushes
cock
outwards
up.
slightly. Pushes outwards
No,
slightly.
no, like not even slightly. Like it's a big fucking massive donk. So you go back like 12 inches, and he's like, "Oh, that's gross."
Barry.
And you're bigger than me.
Barry, do you have a? Yeah, I'm fucking wicked hot right now. The second your hand touched me, like dick erect. I'm sorry, I might be gay. I think I'm gonna drop you now. Not because you're gay, that would be homophobic. But gross.
But you are nasty.
I mean, like, you know, maybe if it was a sexual touch or whatever, like, you know, I get it. You know, like a hug or something, you pop a boner, what? But no, I grabbed your wrist to save your life, and yeah, wicked boner, like I said.
I'm sorry, Harv. I just
Do I
got a
wanna tell
wicked
the story?
boner.
Do I want to tell the story or no?
Sure you do.
When I was in 3rd grade, we had this neighbor. We had these neighbors. I'm gonna say their name because I don't care.
Sorry about that.
Um,
Slight, not really an emergency, but
Emergency enough.
yeah.
Okay, I'm telling a cringe story. I think you'll like this.
Okay.
When I was in like 3rd grade or whatever, I had this group of friends, and there was Hunter. There was Josiah, and there was a few other kids, but Hunter and Josiah were like my best buds. And Josiah had a sister named Grace, and she was 2 grades ahead of us, maybe. I had a wicked crush on her, and like anytime she wanted to hang out with us, we would always play house. And I would always be her boyfriend because she didn't like Hunter and she didn't like any of the other boys. And she might have had a crush on me, I don't know. But I remember one time she hugged me and I popped the hardest fucking erection.
We've all done that, like being young.
And like, no,
and
but like,
not
I was like, I gotta sit down, guys. I can't, like, after that. And like, Josiah comes up to me. He's like, "Hey man, are you all right? You like sat down right after." I was like, "Dude, I don't want to tell you, man." And he's like, "Dude, you can tell me." Like, I don't want to tell you, man. He's like, "Just tell me." Like, you know, he starts like pressuring me, and I go, "Your sister hugged me, and I got hard." And he goes, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
What?
something terrible happened here.
When I like the first like girl that I dated, like when I met her, like a similar thing happened, and like I like clammed up and it was awkward and stuff. But again, like when you're like first going through like puberty and stuff, like that stuff's weird.
Yeah. I might have been
like-
in 5th grade. I don't think I was in 3rd grade. I was in 5th.
Like
And so she was in 7th.
I know a lot of people give like big mouth shit, and like rightfully so, but like the hormone monster concept is very accurate.
Yeah.
And like the concept of the hormone monster like being a thing like is creatively like correct, and I like that. I won't say that that show's outright good, but the concept's fine.
No, it makes sense because like when you're like going through that shit, your hormones are so fucking out of whack. Like one second you're like, I'm so angry. Why am I so angry? And then you're like, I want to jerk off.
I'm still like I got hit in jerk off mode at like fucking 12 and still in jerk off mode. Don't know what to tell you. Doesn't have an off switch.
Dude, you got a fucking hormone monster. Just like you're laying in bed, like you just hear like your bed slightly shifts. You look over and he's like, "Hey Eric, jerk that cock," and you go, "Yeah, you right."
Bro, I almost forgot. Thank God you were here to remind me.
Just so fucking sad today. Beat your dick. Oh my God, you're so right.
Always masturbate.
I was just about to say the dumbest shit ever.
Always crank the hog.
Don't always crank the hog. Like there's a time and a place. Your grandmother's
Yeah,
funeral.
anywhere, anytime. The fun song. Anywhere, anytime, any place at all, or whatever the fuck the line is.
Say you have a loved one on their deathbed and you're in the hospital with them.
Crank it.
And they're like, I didn't even finish the fucking like. I didn't even
Crank it.
paint the full picture.
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
didn't
paint the
full
picture, brother. I'm gonna paint the picture, brother.
So do you like finish on their face or in their IV bag?
Wherever is clever. And you act like I'm gonna only finish once? Fucking loser. What the fuck you take me for?
You finish on the nurse.
My loved one. It's my loved one. I am going to finish multiple times.
Don't fuck your family. You have to stop doing this, Barkley. You'll get diabetes or something.
Give me a minute. There's something in here. Holy shit, Balthios. Look at this thing. It's a gun.
The final gun. Let me see that. It says final gun. It says final gun on it. It looks pretty dangerous.
Dangerous. Yeah, it does. Weren't those people back in Proto-Neo, New York, looking for something like this?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe we should take it back to them and get a reward.
Or maybe we should keep it. This thing looks really powerful. I think Hoop can use it.
Good call.
Yeah, let's
I don't really give a fuck. You just gonna
we'll
keep
give
it?
it
You're
to a
not gonna give it
12-year-old.
back to
That's
the guy?
fine.
You're not gonna give it back to the guy?
I'm gonna spin the block with this
Can I
cat,
use it
Dad.
at least?
Use it on the Ku Klux Klan. By the way, remember, it's morally okay to like actually just go out and beat a KKK man to death, like with a crowbar. Like if you see a guy in full KKK garb, just fucking kill him. I'm sure you'll get off in the court system, maybe. Depends on what state you're in. Texas, probably not. California, maybe.
Due to legal reasons, I cannot confirm or deny that statement.
Oh yeah, due to legal reasons, that was a hilarious joke. The total huge joke. Like, you know, if you see a guy shaved his head, bunch of swastika tattoos, beat him to death in Minecraft, of course, obviously. You know what I mean? No, seriously, fucking do it. In Minecraft.
Matter of fact, viewer, if you want to safely do it, what you need to do is you need to go in your mom's purse and you need to grab her plastic credit card, and it's got some numbers on it. And we just need you to donate to insert Patreon link here, and we will do it for you, so that you won't get in any trouble.
Dude, it's 2024, Eric. You gotta think bigger than that. Hey kids, go to your mother's OnlyFans account. Make that shit free to us. We want to see it. To make sure that you're safe, you know, at home. And the only way we can do that is by seeing your mother's full vag on display.
Has to be hairy. Excellent. We can finally operate the lift. Let's head back immediately and take the elevator to the highest floor. And if it's not, we'll tell you, and you have to tell your mom. Mom, like, these guys are really mad that you don't have a bush. What's that sound?
Dude, it's us three in like a room rating OnlyFans, like, moms that we've gotten from our viewers.
I can only hear someone talking.
This
Dr.
one's you.
Davis, this is a grave mistake. We cannot possibly hope to add more manufactured lacticite. Slamicite. Without the realistic expectation of more accidents like the one we had last week. We just can't.
That is where you are wrong, Cosby. The Slamicite will act as a safeguard, protecting the baller from accidents like the Chaos Lung incident. It is foolproof, even more so than Jamicite. There's no way anything can go wrong at this point. The science backs me.
Back lobotomies too. You've gone mad, Davis. You know that? Your lust for b-ball greatness or whatever it is you're desperately groping for has blinded you.
Your wife.
The danger that is prototype presence. This is more than just a b-ball. Damn it! I'm leaving, Davis. I am not coming back. When millions of people die, it will be your fault and not mine. Goodbye forever. I'm the sexy one.
This one's you, Andrew.
Dr. Cosby, wait. You forgot your basketball.
They're gonna kill him. Leonard, don't touch that! No! 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 What have I become? What has the ball done to me? What has the ball turned me into? Leonard, he's a ghost!
What do you mean, Hoops? He's a ghost. He looked perfectly real to me.
I don't know, Dad. I just know it had something to do with... No, he's a ghost. Something happened to him. Something really bad happened to him. Right here. I don't know what it was, and I don't know how. But I just know it! It makes sense. If he died on the day they tested the prototype, then he might be reliving the last day of his life over and over again without realizing it. I've read about this before. His soul has carried on the ghost dimension, but his ghost essence is still trapped here in the Spalding building. But this is advanced ghostology, Hoops. How did you notice? I don't know, Mr. Cyberdorf. I see, but we should come across a trial that requires a keen understanding of ghosts. I shall ask you for your insight on this, okay, Hoops? Yes, I think so.
I love when Eric gets like to voice like two characters at once because it just sounds like a guy in a fucking schizophrenic psych ward like having a conversation. There's more to the story. We've yet to find out. Let's see where the blue card leads us.
Yeah, I've definitely talked to myself more than anybody else.
I've had the most boring fucking characters that like the lines of dialogue do not match the eccentric ass voices I've been giving these fuckers. Like, I gave someone Macho Man Randy Savage's voice, and all he was talking about was how he was kind of annoyed that, like, the doctor won't see him.
Yeah, he had 2 lines of fucking dialogue.
He had 2 lines of dialogue, and it was just, ooh, yeah, the doctor's not coming to see me. It's like, fuck, I wasted that voice because I thought it'd be
Rest
longer.
in peace. Rest in peace, Randy. We love you.
Yeah.
But what you did to Elizabeth was fucked up.
What did he do to... You know, I don't want to know. I'm gonna keep childhood innocence.
Basically, he was a jealous man.
No, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't
it's
wanna know.
important.
Let me keep this. Let me keep innocent.
He didn't abuse her. He just locked her in a room when, like, he would be doing events, like, so that she wouldn't talk to other guys. It's abusive, a little bit.
A little bit? That's pretty abusive.
But, you know... It's, like, not the best, but he wasn't hurting her, like, physically. I don't know, man. They ended up getting a divorce, so, like, it was fine. Until she overdosed, so I guess it wasn't fine, really.
It was fine until it wasn't.
Could you imagine the eulogy he gave at her funeral?
By the time that she overdosed, they hadn't spoken, like, 6 or 7 years, like... That was
but like you tell me he probably didn't show up at her funeral.
Man, like when you divorce, like probably not. Like he probably honestly didn't, because like while she was important, like you have to understand that like she had other family members like that probably wouldn't have wanted him there.
Right.
So I'm gonna assume that he probably didn't. Oh, Leonard, that was Andrew, right?
That was me. I'm not gonna give
that
you a
was
German
Andrew.
voice.
Coward.
I suck at it.
Coward.
Hey guys,
I suck at all my accents, but I still do them happily.
hey guys, looks like you finally made it to the top floor. The master's waiting for you in the room over there.
Hey guys.
Leonard, there's something you
Hello.
need to know. Huh? What? What are you talking about? Am I getting fired or something? Sort of. This is gonna be a really hard pill to swallow, so just sit tight with me, okay?
Oh man, the pill
Bill
Cosby
Cosby gave me
pills.
this and wanted me to give this to you. Forcibly. What the hell is going on here? What are you talking about?
You're German.
No. No. No!
You're a ghost. You died 12 years ago in an accident that occurred when they were testing a prototype B-ball. We don't know what happened or how, but somehow Palpatine returned. I mean, you were killed. You've been living the last day of your life for the past 12 years, Leonard.
What? Is this a fucking joke or something? Are you fucking kidding me?
No, Leonard, I'm afraid it's true. You are a ghost. The Spalding building has been empty since the Purge, which happened shortly after you were killed. You've been wandering these halls in limbo ever since, not realizing any of this.
No, I don't believe you. I don't believe any of this.
When was the last time you were home, Leonard?
Last night. What the hell do you think?
No, Leonard, think hard. When was the last time you really went home? Home, Leonard.
Home.
Homer!
I went outside a long time ago and it was so different from how it used to be. I couldn't find my way home, so I came back here.
I'm living here, Leonard. Cleaning these hallways without realizing what you are.
But
12 years ago, you died, Leonard. You have to accept it. You will be a ghost in jeopardy for eternity.
Yeah, that'd be a really bad show to be a part of for 12
Ghost
years.
Jeopardy. Well, Alex Trebek
Dude,
could
fuck
host it.
Bob Barker. Oh, I was about to say fuck Bob Barker. I mean, still fuck Bob Barker, but yeah,
Yeah.
fuck Alex Trebek as well.
Hi.
Wait, who's the Price
I
is
know.
Right then? Because I earlier today said
Price is
that-
Right is Bob Barker.
Price is Right as Bob
Oh,
Barker.
yeah, fuck Bob Barker.
Is now Drew Carey, but was Bob Barker.
Dude, earlier
I'm going
I said
home.
that goddamn.
What?
I said that. I said Price is Right was Alex Trebek earlier.
I wanted to
I
thank
was
you
so
for
adamant
your
on it,
eyes.
too.
I'm going home now.
He's finally gone to the ghost dimension.
What's this?
You think he left it for us?
I believe he did, Balthios. I believe it was his parting gift to us for helping him to his way back to the ghost dimension.
I believe ghosts are like dogs, or they just sort of do things arbitrarily.
Homie!
Homer, I want you to fuck me while Bart watches.
Sorry, I pulled a really good Marge Simpson impression out of my ass and then said that.
Tell me, Charles Barkley, what is a b-ball?
What? Who are you?
Just Homer me. Tell me what a b-ball is.
It's an orange ball with black lines on it. It bounces well, but it's easy to hold and throw. Perfect for slams and shots.
That was good, Charles. Tell me more about the lines on a b-ball. The black lines.
Tell me about the rabbits.
Tell me about the rabbits, Homer.
Merge. Char.
The rabbits merge!
Merge, you're gonna feed them alfalfa.
Fuck yeah.
And then he shoots her.
Ay caramba, Dad killed Mom! I'm
You're the
pretty
new
sure
Merge
this is
now.
a Family Guy bit.
Bert, you're the new. Bert, you're the new Merge now. You have to do all the cooking and cleaning. Hey, caramba!
Eat my shorts.
Better not
Eat
lay a
my
finger
shorts.
on my Butterfinger.
Fucking Stewie Griffin walks in. The fat man killed him. What the deuce? Okay, let's shut the fuck up.
Hey, Peter!
Hey, Peter. Hey, Peter. Back hot.
Hey,
nice
Charles.
balls. The architecture of your penis is so fucking hot, Peter. My legs may not work, but my mouth does. Bring that cock over here. All right, Charles.
What about the lines? They're black, like me. They divide the ball into little segments and they improve grip.
Segments. Did you know those lines are the reason I got into this business?
What do you mean? What are you talking about, Marge?
Homer, you see, those lines, they mean different things. To you, to you than they do to me. You mentioned that the lines divide the ball into segments. I believe you're in the wrong, Charles Barkley. I believe that the lines are in fact a symbol of unity, and that they a joke don't fucking spit. That they're the only things holding the ball together.
I gotta change the voice, otherwise I'm not gonna have a voice for the rest of the fucking thing. I'm sorry.
It's okay, we're almost done.
You ever considered?
We're almost-
You considered that even though the lines all go in different directions,
I'm turning into Toad from fucking Mario.
they all have the same point of origin and end. Have you ever considered that without those lines, you'd be staring at a bunch of stripes of leather and rubber and not a basketball? They bring the ball together. That is why I made basketballs, Charles Barkley, to bring people.
It's over. It's almost over.
It's almost ogre.
To show them the lines of the b-ball. Do not divide it, but hold together. I suppose I failed.
Scott H. Kleeman.
Holy shit.
I don't know who that is.
Oh man, you're gonna change the voice canonically.
Give me a second. Let me look up Let me look up what nationality Scott H. Krillman is.
Freeman.
Holy shit. Oh.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate that you chose that funny voice and then got like 4 pages of dialogue.
I know my voice. I think
Oh no.
he's
Oh no.
only, like shut up.
Your mic.
When I
Your mic.
can. Oh. Am I fine now?
Yes.
Yeah, you're fine now.
Okay. When I fucking Googled him, all that came up was an obituary from Massachusetts, and Scott H. Krillman character, the giantbomb.com, which is like pretty much the wiki for Charles Barkley Shut Up and Jam, and a bunch of other Shut Up and Jam stuff. This guy's not real. Like I okay. Here's his voice. I'll just give him what isn't gonna be murder on my throat. I guess fucking like a sleazy. Yeah, that was my name before the purge. Back when I was CEO of a company called Spalding. Back when we had a dream. The only dreams I have now are nightmares.
Where's homie?
We came for the
He's dead,
prototype,
Mod.
Krillman. We need to stop Blood Moses.
I know.
Moses.
I've been
Blood
waiting
Moses.
for you. He's Wesker. I've turned him into Wesker now.
Sure.
I'm going to unleash Ouroboros.
Can I have it?
No.
Oh.
Actually, Wesker line.
I've been waiting for you to ask me that, Charles Barkley. I've been waiting 12 years for this. Come, Charles Barkley. Face my danger.
Come on his face, Charles!
That's what I call my penis.
Danger?
Yes. No, Krillman. I won't fight you. You're not my enemy.
You don't get it, do you, Charles Barkley? All of this, it's fate. The purge, the prototype, our meeting. All of this is fate. You have no choice as to whether we will battle or not. It was Fuck, I read so fucking well, Charles. I had this script. I'm reading this off the palm of my hand, and I fucked up. And I'm sorry, Charles.
So be it. We'll see what fate has in store.
I'm gonna ball on your fucking grave, Charles.
Fall on these nuts!
I'm gonna give you diabetes.
I picked the worst fucking voice for that. Oh my god. This must be what hookers feel like after getting face fucked for $10. I'm sorry I'm not talking. I have interesting things to say, I swear, but like I don't know if I sound different. I don't think I sound different, but like
A little
My
bit,
throat.
but not that much.
yeah, no, not that bad. My throat just like so much like doing the Marge voice for that extended period of time and then switching it into Toad to try to speed through it was the worst fucking decision I could have made because I was like, I'm doing Marge and Marge speaks slow, so if I go fast like Toad talks, maybe I'll be fine. And then saliva gathered in the back of my throat. You heard me almost throw up. Like,
Yeah,
that fucking that everything over was me like that was
is-
me trying not to throw up, dude.
That is in fact rough, buddy.
Oh my god, it was. Like, I'm not sure if my mic picked it up. Like the fucking visceral.
Oh, it did. It did.
Okay. I'm sorry that I almost threw up in you guys' ears. Holy shit.
It's better than burping in our ears.
Okay, but imagine if like you had heard me like grab my trash can that I have next to my fucking desk and just into a fucking trash can because I was
Again.
doing a funny voice.
Again, that would have been better.
Me throwing up in your ears is better than me burping.
Yes.
How?
Because at least, like, I know that you, like, throwing up is like a viable thing that you can't like it's different. Like you can easily mute your fucking mic like and hit a little button and not burp in my ear. You can easily
I don't have
suppress
a
a burp.
Do I have
You
a-
can easily
this stop me
suppress
from
a
talking?
burp.
That doesn't stop me from talking.
It doesn't.
Does this stop me from talking? No. I don't think I have a mute button on this thing.
You should have a
just
mute
pressing-
button on your computer then. Like it'll like
Just press the
on
power
the bottom
button.
left. Yeah, just press the power button. No, on the bottom left of your Discord, like where like your name is, like above, like the bottom of your screen, you can hit the little mic thing and it'll mute you.
Right.
I don't expect you to do that every time or anything like that. It is nasty when you burp in my ear. It's
I
different.
knew you were worthy, Charles. I knew you were the one to wield the hell B-ball.
The hell, B-ball. Got one prototype B-ball. I'm sorry, Crewman. I didn't want this to happen.
Sorry? You can never be sorry, Barkley. Never. Take the prototype and recharge it. Only then can you finally defeat Blood Moses. Recharge it.
Recharge it.
Recharge it. Yes. The Jamacite. It needs the jam site.
He's gone.
He is, in fact, just gone. He passed on, Barkley. He was waiting for this a long time, I think.
So what do we do now? We've got the prototype.
We're
I just
going
told you to fucking charge it.
We're going to need to recharge it, like Freeman said. That'll probably mean we have to go to,
It's supposed to say Kukulian. It's like a Celtic god.
good fools.
Hoops!
You fools. You fell for my booby trap.
He said boobies.
Hey, I'm here.
Damn it, this is just a goddamn booby trap. Jordan, you motherfucking baka. You sick motherfucking goddamn
Baka?
baka. What the fuck did you do to Hoops? What the fuck did you do to my son?
Don't worry, Barkley. He's not dead yet. I shot a dart filled with type 2 diabetes in him. The kind that they were never going to be able to cure. He'll be stone cold dead if you don't find a way to cure him in the next hour. Oh, but I guess that would require you to have a PhD in diabetes and not B-ball.
Jordan, you sick son of a bitch. Why the fuck would you do this to a little boy? What the hell has he ever done to you, you goddamn baka? Come and face. I don't understand why they.
Baka means idiot.
I know what it means.
Do you really think
have
you have the
a-
time for that right now, Barkley? If you were, I'd be saying my last farewells to Hoops.
Jordan, ow, fuck. I was leaning back. Jordan, you.
I'll see you later. Oh, but not all of you.
Damn it. Hoops, can you hear me?
Like this-
Hoops.
Can you do like, like a snake bite? Couldn't you suck the venom out of him? Nothing.
I don't know how type 2 diabetes works.
It's type 2 diabetes, Barkley. Not even I can heal it.
Are we
Damn
gonna
it.
have to
Damn
go
it,
find
what the hell?
Wilford Brimley?
Hoops, hang on in there. Oh, sorry, it's still me. Juana, there has to be something I can do. I can't let Hoops.
I can only think of one thing, Charles.
Suck his dick.
Tell me, Juana. Tell me. I'll do anything. But I won't do that.
I don't want you to get your hopes up because it's a long shot. A real long shot.
Anything, Juana. Anything.
Okay. South of town, there's an old man who lives by himself. I don't know much about him. I know he knows more about diabetes than, oh my god, it is Wilford Brimley, than any other person on the planet. Oh my god, it fucking is Wilford Brimley, is it not? Oh, is it Wilford Brimley? Am I, like, you've played this, right? Is
I
it
have
Wilford
played it.
Brimley? Just tell me.
It's gonna be a
Is it
surprise.
Wilford Brimley?
Just
God damn it.
read your lines.
Read
I
your
don't know if
lines,
he will help
bitch.
you or not. Charles, he's a real recluse. He doesn't like strangers, especially ones who want something from him.
Juana, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'll save Hoops if it means I have to sacrifice myself.
Charles,
I have to go now, but thank you.
good luck, Charles.
And there. And this is where we're gonna stop for the day.
No, I need to know if it's Wilford Brimley, son of a bitch.
You'll find out next time on This-
Dragon Ball Z.
this thing that we're doing.
This great and terrible thing. Stay offended, motherfuckers.